Ready? Play.
Berrettini versus Navoni. Berrettini with a pretty routine win 6-4, 6-4, but more importantly faces Zverev in round two, which is a very tasty matchup. Brenner.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it was super routine today. I think Navone pushed him a bit, and it was a little bit kind of like Navone's matches in terms of just not being able to, protect his serve. And I felt like he was kind of overplaying the backhand cross court, but Berrettini, his backhand was able to, I guess, hold up, and he was kind of getting away with it in a sense. And we like to see Berrettini run around that backhand, and probably wasn't using the slices as much as he typically does. But yeah, I don't think it's I don't know, in terms of a matchup with Zverev, I think it'll be very one-sided in terms of the conditions. A little bit windier, big high ball toss for Berrettini. I just don't think he's going to get as much out of his strokes, and he's just not as comfortable on the surface. And yeah, as Gene's saying, yeah, a lot closer of a match today with Navone than the scoreline suggests. And I think Navone was just kind of a hold away there at the final kind of end of the match where it could have turned, but Navone being a grinder, natural clay quarter, I thought, there was maybe more in the tank there, but I felt like Berrettini maybe got away with it a bit.
Yeah, especially in that second set, it was 4-1 Berrettini, and then obviously it was 4-all, and then it kind of got a bit nervous for Berrettini towards the end. But then, yeah, as you said, the scoreline kind of made it look better than it actually was from Berrettini today. And I mean, coming back from a double break on the Berrettini serve isn't something that can be taken lightly.
Berrettini, yeah. I didn't watch him against Navone, which might be surprising to a lot of people, including the producer, who keeps pushing this narrative that I'm a big Matteo Berrettini fan. I was kind of hoping to watch this match. I didn't know who I was rooting for, to be honest, because I think either one against Zverev is pretty exciting. But because it got, okay, you guys are saying that it was slightly more competitive than it looks, but because it didn't seem that competitive, I never actually got around to starting to watch it. There were just some other matches at the same time. Anyway, I don't know about this like super easy match for Zverev there. Yeah, sure. Berrettini's slice doesn't work that well on clay. He has no backhand, but like, is Zverev going to take advantage of that? Like, the guy hasn't hit a confident shot in 2 months. Actually, during the Australian Open, he wasn't even hitting confident shots. I mean, was he confident in this final when he didn't have a break point against Sinner for 3 sets, or against, I don't know, Tommy Paul when he was playing just absolutely ridiculous for 2 sets and should have lost both of them, but somehow he survived? I don't know. I'm just not really that confident that Zverev, if it comes to like a pressure situation, is going to be capable of going after the weaknesses that Berrettini has. So it looks pretty even to me, more or less. But Zverev obviously had a deadly draw. It's Indian Wells lost to Grigspor in the opening round. It's not going to be easy for Zverev. I think the way that this tournament draw is structured, it's just like he's never actually getting an easy match here, because if he beats Berrettini, then it's Musetti or Lehečka, then it's likely Tsitsipas or Rune. The chance that he gets through all of that, it's a little slim. Yeah, 4-2 and 2-1 on clay. Madrid final, of course, is the biggest encounter between them, but they also played in Rome twice.
It'll definitely be interesting to see who can outserve the other one, as in who makes the first sort of breakpoint moves. But I think Zverev will come through this, but I just don't know if Zverev can trust himself at the moment, let alone actually trust his game. So
if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.